Okay, where to even begin? This whole season has just been a fucking failure. I'm not even surprised. That's the worst part. I saw a tweet the other day. It just said, look like the Redskins, play like the Redskins. Man. Let's relive this. Okay, I actively chose to wait a couple of days so I didn't say any like harsh slurs while I made this little rant. 38-14, garbage time touchdown in the fourth quarter. It's just like, where did it all go wrong? I mean, I know where. It starts with Ron Rivera because he can't draft anybody. You would think he would accidentally pick a good player, but he can't even do that. And then Jaden. Oh my God, Jaden. I have seen so many quarterbacks get season ending injuries, and it looks more brutal than the last one. See, in my life alone, there's been RG3, Alex Smith, Colt McCoy, literally the next week or 2 weeks after. Fucking Kyle Allen broke his ankle. Fitzpatrick broke his hip. I mean, I wish Carson Wentz had a season-ending injury because then Heineke would have won against the Browns that year and we would have made the playoffs. But nope, he fucking broke his thumb and then came back and killed our season. And now we're at Jaden. Oh my God. Okay, so let me relive this. Fourth quarter starts. I look at my grandfather and I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm not gonna stop watching the game. I had it on my phone, and as I'm getting to bed, I just keep looking at my phone, whatever. And I look, I see Jaden still playing. I'm like, okay, like offense has been dog shit. He should not be playing. That's hindsight though. I didn't think anything of it when it happened. But like they're driving down the field for a garbage time touchdown, and then I just see him running out the pocket, and the man takes a lot of hits. And then he goes down, and I look, and I'm like, oh, well, on to the next play. And then I look back at my phone, and I see him on the fucking ground, and his leg is fucking waving and shaking. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. He just tore his ACL. Like, we're fucked. The season's over. We did it again. Washington can't have shit. We can't have a quarterback. Any good one we had, they always get fucking injured. And then they show the replay, and oh, my God. It's just brutal. It's just brutal. We can't have shit in Washington. The only silver lining of his injury is that it was the non-throwing elbow. And I thought it was actually like, in comparison to the shit I've seen, I thought it was very powerful that he got up and walked off the field. He denied the cart. I think as a fan base, we like really needed that. Just so he could show like he's not like the other quarterbacks. Like he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back strong. And he's gonna come back for this team. But man, every single move we made this year blew up in our faces so bad. We shore up the offensive line. He gets blitzed on over half the fucking plays. We extended Terry. We traded for Debo. Terry got hurt because we didn't want to pay him what he was worth. And then Debo, he's not beating the fat allegations. Let me tell you. I mean, De'Ami Brown, he's not that good. He only makes like $7 million on the Jags, but he played really good for us in the playoffs. Those are the kind of players I'd want to fucking bring back, especially when there's not much there anyway behind him. Lattimore. Oh, Luke McCaffrey and Lattimore are also done for the year. Just a brutal game. Look, McCaffrey got hurt on the first fucking play, too. The one thing he's good at, the kick returns, he got hurt on that shit. So now all three phases of the game on our team are just not fun to watch. Defense is worse than when Rivera was here. Offense is one of the worst things I ever seen since like 2019. And now the special teams is not going to be fun to watch anymore. All right, let's talk about Lattimore. I was excited for him to come play for us. He was so bad this year. I can't stand him. I hate him. They showed him on the screen. He just had a towel covering his face and he was standing. And I was like, oh, that's weird. I guess he got benched or he's crying and maybe he got hurt. I don't know. And I saw him walk off with the towel and I was like, Oh, that's actually really not good. And then they just announced, ACL tear. I mean, I hate him, but I will say I do feel bad for the guy because he was a really good corner when he was young, and now he's like, by football standards, crusty, and he'll probably never play meaningful football again. Where's the running game? Nowhere. Our starting offensive line is in. There is no running game at all. Hey, Bill Krosky Merritt, where have you been? A milk carton. He's been on a milk carton. Chris Rodriguez is easily our best running back, and they keep him inactive or choose not to fucking play him. Why? Bill can't get it going. It's been a month of that shit. They should just, whatever. It's not like it matters. They don't listen to me anyway. I can't believe nobody got fired. Like Jaden gets hurt. We have the disaster season. Jaden gets hurt. All the injuries everywhere. We're going to finish last in the division because I don't see another win. I've been saying there's not another win on our schedule since the Bears game. Check the tape. Anywho, it's just such a disaster. And no one's going to get fired. Not even Joe Witt. The only thing they're going to do is move him down to the sidelines. So now, when I go to the game on Christmas, he'll be able to see my fucking, or hear my insults from pretty close, you know? He'll finally see how much we hate him. I hate this team. Dan Quinn talk a big game about living in Jersey, watching NFC East growing up, knowing the history. Ownership talk a big game about knowing the history. If that were the case, they would know the quarterback history, and they would have known to take Jaden out of the fucking game. But it's hindsight. I wasn't even saying take him out. I was just like, oh, man, the season sucks. We're going to lose out probably. But at least, Jaden is fun to watch. And now we can't even have that. I waited specifically till, what is it? It's 4:58 right now. I waited till after the trade deadline went and passed to see if they would do anything. No trades. Let me check. Oh, Jacoby Brissett will be the starter for week 10. Yeah, no fucking trades. Pete Carroll couldn't take Wagner for a 7th. Can't get rid of Zach Ertz for a 6th. I mean, Von Miller can't go back to the Bills. I'll take a bag of bricks for him. Because who is he except a bum right now? I don't want anyone over 25 to play football for the rest of the season for this team. And they're not going to listen. They're not going to listen to us. Because why would they? Because I'm right. And they don't care about us. Fucking Jaden. 0 touchdowns, 1 pick. I mean, what is he supposed to do? Jaden's our second leading rusher with a rushing touchdown. I mean, I have to sneeze. I'm just at a loss for words. I was so excited to watch this team play football, and they haven't done shit. Frankie Louvu, bum. He got suspended too. We play the Lions on my birthday. We're going to give up 50. If no one on the defense gets fired by the end of the season, someone got to be on the hot seat. It's inexcusable. Tell me you care, at least. Because if you don't fire anybody, if you don't make any changes, it means you don't give a single shit about this dog shit franchise. Oh, let's talk about the uniforms. They should never wear that shit again. They should just wear the ugly-ass commies uniforms from now on. Because, 1, they don't deserve to wear the Super Bowl era uniforms. And 2, it's just bad luck. We're cursed. If you look like the Redskins, you're going to lose your quarterback for the year. That's the only thing they showed. And we wear this shit 2 more times this year. I wonder who else we're going to lose for the season. Who's the one good girl on our offense right now? None of them. No one. No one is good. We're going to lose Laramie Tunsil for his career or something against the Broncos. There's no one even who's fun to watch on defense. I mean, Deron Payne is like fine. What did he do? Nothing. Wagner, bum. McGee is nice to look at sometimes. Why did it take him a year and 8 games to get on the field? What about Kane Medrano? They should fucking cut Bobby Wagner and just start Kane Medrano. Who cares? Who cares if he's not ready? No one's ready. We have backups all over the place. Noah Igbenogany. Lattimore's been, fuck him. He sucks. He's been bad all year. You didn't think to bench him once for Noah I, a dude you were trying to trade because you think there's talent there? And now he's going to be our starter. Watch him outplay everybody. Darnold was perfect at halftime. 21 for 24, 334 touchdowns and a pick. Our fans were leaving in the second quarter. They didn't even want to stay and watch Art Monk's number retirement thing at half because that's how fucking bad they were. I thought the primetime woes were over. We have so many primetime games left. We can only flex out of 2 of them, I think. It's just a disaster all around. Just disastrous. It's oh my god. And I was so happy. We have the 9th pick right now on tankathon.com. I mean, Joe Flacco's going to fuck around and win a couple more games. They're going to overtake us, so we'll be at 8. I think the Raiders can win a couple by the end of the year. So then, they'll overtake us. When Shedeur comes in, the Browns are going to win 2 more games, and then they're going to beat us in terms of draft position. So we'll be 6th. Giants going to beat us when we play them again at the end of the year. And then I think maybe they can win another game too. I haven't looked at their schedule, but we'll see. So then we'll be at the 5th pick. And then the Dolphins going to beat us in Madrid. So then they're going to move up 1, and then we can move up to 4. And, the Jets, they probably won't win another game, but maybe. But what I really want is Ruben Bain. And he might go number 2 overall. He might, and we can't have him. Maybe we'll take Caleb Downs. We could take anything at this point. Any position, anything is worth taking. It just doesn't matter. Can we just sign the defenders? We need better. We deserve better. Everything sucks. It's doom and gloom. And all these fucking radio personalities been talking for the last couple months about how it's not doom and gloom. Do you not watch the games? Look at the performance they put up. They look unprepared. They look like Jay Gruden trying to lead the men in a nighttime football game. It's just unacceptable. People want to talk about why I hate this team. Am I even a real fan? Yes, I watched them play. It is unacceptable. They do not look good. They can't stop anybody. I don't think I've ever seen this team have a good defense. I haven't missed a game since 2015. You're going to talk about, 2020, they made the playoffs. Who are they playing? Ben DiNucci? We still lost to the Giants. We lost to the Lions that year. Made the playoffs when we lost more games than we won. Does that signal a good defense to you? Probably not. Smith and Jigba is just, I knew it was going to be a clinic. Torrey Horton, 4 catches, 2 touchdowns. Elijah Arroyo, touchdown. Who's Cody White? I don't know, but he looked like a Hoffer against us. It's just unacceptable. I just can't stand it. We have 2 more months of this shit. I don't even want to see Mariota play. I can't handle another injury. I want to see Sam Hartman. I want to see what he has. It doesn't even matter if he sucks, because they all suck. If it's not Jaden, they all suck. I want to see Zach Ertz cut. I want to see Bobby Wagner cut. I want to see Von Miller cut. I just anything, any form of roster changes. I need some coaches gone. When the injury happened, I was at borderline fire everybody. And Dan Quinn said it was his fault. And you know what it is? Because you have a he's not a rushing quarterback, but he likes to run because we have no fucking options for him. So you might as well, take him out the game. And he talked a big game about knowing the history. Then he would have seen Joe Theismann get hurt on national television. He would have been there. I think he was there when RG3 got hurt. I think he was the defensive coordinator. Bobby Wagner was there too for both of those injuries. You would think they would know better than to keep them in the fucking game. Look like the Redskins, play like the Redskins. That was the favorite tweet I saw in that weekend. It's just pathetic. It's just pathetic. We don't deserve those uniforms. Yeah, we just don't deserve anything. I don't even want to see Terry come back. The way we treated him was just so wrong. He doesn't bitch, he doesn't complain. He's been here for all the bad years. A quarterback comes, he finally has the best season of his career. We don't have any good receivers after him, and then you make him wait until like middle of August to sign. Then he gets hurt, and then there's no receiver depth. Like Adam Peters needs to step it the fuck up. Everything he did apart from Laramie Tunsil sucks. And then the offensive line, like Tunsil has been good for us, but the running game is non-existent, and they've been getting pressured every fucking play. And then Jaden got hurt. Why are you even running an RPO? Hey, Cliff Kingsbury, why are you running a read pass option? Why don't you run a traditional run play when the game is over by 4 fucking scores with 7 minutes left? It's malpractice. It is. It is. I don't care what anyone says. It's malpractice. I cannot believe nobody got fired. I really can't believe it. Let's look at our schedule. Lions 50 burger on my birthday. My dad literally told me to not watch the game, to just put on Red Zone. I might. I mean, in Madrid, like, Dolphins, they're going to beat us. We don't have shit. Broncos going to beat us. Vikings finna beat us. I think maybe if we lose to the Cowboys by like another blowout on Christmas, I think maybe a New Year's gift will be someone getting fired. And I would love to see us bring in a new defensive coordinator that's done it before. Like a Vic Fangio or the Chiefs guy, I think it's Lou Anarumo. I need someone who's a proven commodity on defense to come in and be our new defensive coordinator, because Joe Witt sucks. Whoever wants the veterans to play over the young guys is fucking stupid and should be gone and fired. Dan Quinn is a defensive coach. Our defense is arguably the worst part of our team. It doesn't even matter if the schedule is harder, because I watch shitty teams play and they play harder than we do. The Browns have a good defense. They're more exciting to watch than we are. Like, I just can't. I can't even. Where's Sanders still? He hasn't been good this year at all. The Seahawks look so good too. I don't believe in Darnold. I need to see him be good when the weather's cold. I need to see him win some playoff games before I become a true believer. But man, he if you only watched him against us, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame. Shit. I just pray we can get a top 5 draft pick. We don't even have a second rounder either. So the Texans are going to get maybe pick 36 in the second round. Yeah, they just fleeced us. I can't, man. I can't. If Hendrickson becomes a free agent, we should fucking sign him until he gets hurt in week 6. Let's see. You know, he's 30, but I would take Trey Hendrickson. It's better than what we have. I would take Christian Kirk, better than what we have. I mean, I wouldn't re-sign Debo. But I mean, what are we gonna get that's better? Jonah Williams, I've heard not that many awful things. Kyle Duggar, I've heard that name before. Hassan Reddick. Maybe, but here's the thing, we're signing Unks again, and we can't fucking do that. I just can't, man. I can't. I was so excited. Now I'm just down in the dumps. I believe our season ended during the Bears game, and no one wanted to fucking believe me, but it's just like I see it. They just don't pass the eye test. And they haven't all year, to be quite frank with y'all. All 0 people that are listening. They should make me the fucking coach. I'll whip them into shape. No one gets more than a half of bad play before they get benched. And you know what? If they start crying about it, good. Feel it. Feel angry. Then come back with a vengeance. They don't do that. They're too nice to these guys. They need to go full pads like every day for the rest of the year. It's just not good enough. Fuck the CBA. Take the fines. Like we go through another couple more blowouts. It's borderline fire everyone. It's just not good enough. It's not. Nothing about this team is good enough. Except Jaden. And we're so bad we make him look bad. And that's the worst part. The RG3 comparisons are so damning. She said, stop manifesting that shit on my son. He got injured in the same uniforms, on the same field, on the same yard line, just the different side of the field. Against the same fucking team. With some of the same players and coaches on the field, too. It's wow. Like, we are cursed. I thought the curse was lifted when the bad man sold the team. Nope. It just gave us a year or two of, like, happiness. Because he was like, okay, you know, whoever the curse god was like, all right, like, I'll let y'all go to the championship game, but, you know, it's back to the dumps for y'all. I can't, man. I can't. I can't even shit on Matt Gay today because we didn't do anything on offense, so I can't watch him go miss a field goal. How many more games do we have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more games. It's gonna bottom out. I mean, how can you even, with no Jaden, there are no offensive weapons. There is no one that scares you on defense. There's no one you have to game plan for. How can you even think about winning another game this year? Also, that's another thing I noticed. All the best dudes on this team were Jay Gruden guys. Deron Payne, Tressway, Terry McLaurin, Jay Gruden guys. Rivera took Sam Cosmi, but he's coming back from an ACL, and he's not even that fucking good. He's quality, but he's not that good. Connerly is going to get christened by Aiden Hutchinson next Sunday. That's going to be a rough watch. Mariota's on injury watch. Be prepared. He might get fucking murdered. Man. I really hope all the young guys play. This is like retool, get ready for next season. See what you have, see what's worth bringing back. I need to see 53 different players on the field next year. Minus J, so 52 different ones. Because what we have right now, what we're cooking with right now is not good enough. Cliff Kingsbury, Dan Quinn, I'm putting y'all on the hot seat. The offense isn't good enough. There's no excuse. The 49ers offense is good. So what's your excuse, Cliff? Dan Quinn should have took Jaden out. Hindsight's 2020. But you claim to, be where your feet are. Be here. The team sucks. Force the coaches to put in the young guys. Joe Witt, you're a terrorist. You should have been gone. He's on borrowed time. He's not going to make it through this year. I don't believe in it. When I go to the Christmas games with my boys, I think I might put on like a paper bag over my head that just says fuck this team. Or I should pressure the owners, say sell it again, because whatever they're giving us isn't good enough. Whoever they signed isn't good enough. Ben Johnson really the one that got away, huh? Maybe Dan Quinn should get fired. We need an offensive guru. I was listening to the radio shows. One of them was talking about how DC never treats a black quarterback correctly. You know what? I believe it. Maybe we should hire a black offensive mind. Who knows? Anything is probably better than what we have. And I don't see a way they can prove me any different the rest of the year. Because I don't even want them to win any more games. Because that's bad for a draft pick. If you're not going to make the playoffs, what are you doing this shit for? You have to retool for next year. Bad teams win 5 to 8 games and fuck their draft pick, and then you can't get a dude that's even better, you know? I was so excited to have a quarterback, and now he's gone. Like, what do you even do? They shouldn't be allowed to wear any Redskins throwbacks. It's just bad luck at this point. They need to just... Maybe they should rebrand the team again. Make it red, white, and blue. Yeah, just retire anything Redskins because it's just bad luck. We are cursed. I don't know, man. Maybe someone will develop on defense these next 8 games. And I'll be like, oh, maybe, Jordan McGee will ascend and become a good linebacker next year. Add me on Snapchat. He's a pretty decent corner. Maybe he can lock down Amon-Ra St. Brown in a 50-0 loss. Maybe Connerly shuts down Hutchinson next week, and then that's like, something to improve on. Maybe the run game gets going again. I would love to see Bill do anything. Like, I don't even want Terry to come back. I just want to see young players take the field. Whoever shows flashes, re-sign them. That's all we can hope for. That's it.